It is 9:15 now on this Thursday morning. We are already a week into the 2023 hurricane season, and now is the time to prepare your hurricane kit and make plans to protect your health should a hurricane come this way. So here to go over some of the supplies you should keep is Dr. Sarah Schwertner with Primary Care Plus. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're hoping and praying that we don't get a storm this year,
Absolutely.
but should we see a major storm head our way, it's always good to be prepared.
Yes, I always recommend having a hurricane kit handy that has the essential items in it, something that you can grab if there's an emergency evacuation.
Have it ready to go when it's time to get out of town. So what are some basic things that you should put into your emergency kit?
So you want to have some non-perishable items for food, water, flashlights with extra batteries, pet supplies, things like that.
That's a good idea.
There is a website, www.ready.gov/kit, which can give a more detailed list of what to bring.
Like a checklist, so you can look at that and go down the list and be like, check, 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 got it, got it, got it.
Yes.
So it's also important for folks who have some chronic health things going on as well to be prepared, because you might not be able to get these items should the power go out or a storm come this way.
Right. So if you have chronic kidney disease, for example, and you're on dialysis, you want to make sure that you get an order from your doctor about how many times you need dialysis, so that where you evacuate, you can still get your dialysis. You want to make a list of phone numbers in the area, and that way you can be prepared if you do have to evacuate.
Yeah, that's good to know. Just kind of have all those ducks in a row before, like you said, if you need to get out of town. Even folks who have like diabetes or who are on oxygen need to kind of prepare in advance.
Yeah, so for diabetes, it's really important that you bring, a supply of food, because you don't want your blood sugar to get too low, glucagon, extra insulin for at least 2 weeks, and all those things for diabetes.
Yeah. Let's see. What about for senior citizens? Because I know some folks have different needs. Maybe they're not medical needs, but just some other things that they might need during an evacuation.
Right. So you want to make sure you bring your hearing aids, your dentures, things like that you wouldn't be able to get, if you have to evacuate.
Yeah, so all these things you can do now while it's still available in the stores, and just kind of have that on hand, ready to go.
Absolutely.
What was that website again?
www.ready.gov/kit. Give you a complete list.
Okay, /kit to get the complete list. I'm sure you've heard stories of people or have had patients who are like, oh, I forgot to get this prescription and I'm already out of town. What do you advise people who it's last minute and they just did not get that done ahead of time? Yeah,
so make sure you call your doctor and have at least 30 days of your prescription on hand in case of emergency and you have to evacuate.
Yeah, what happens, can they still do that if they head out of town, get in touch with their doctor?
Well, for us, we do have someone on call 24/7, so they can get in touch with whoever's on call and we can call it into wherever they are, if it's open.
You mentioned pets briefly. That's important. Don't leave them behind.
Right.
If you hopefully
please don't leave
take them with you. Having all their needs in order, and for young children as well.
Right. Make sure you have extra diapers, extra formula, things like that you can, last about 2 weeks, I would say at least. While you're evacuated.
While you're evacuated, and of course, if you evacuate someplace that did not get hit by the storm, chances are there will be stores and things like that where you can get all the necessities, hopefully. But Dr. Sarah Schwertner, thank you so much for being here and giving us all these helpful tips. I know there's nothing happening right now, but it's always good to have that in the back of your mind.
Came prepared.
Just to be prepared. All right. Thank you so much.